Boop, recording started, and a little bit of shaky cam just to make everybody sick. All the millions of people that are never going to watch this video. Try to hold it in. So I just finished work. It's about 10 minutes to 6 on Friday. It was a really good week. We hired somebody new, and he knows his stuff, which is a huge relief. And so I've been training him this week, and really all it amounts to is just training him to how to do our job for our company. And then he really does. And so we've been talking. I'm like croaky because I've been talking for 5 days straight. Usually I just do what I do silently, and I'll cause a little trouble on like the Slack chat that we have for work. But typically I do it all silently, and my voice is just croaking. It's also been hugely exhausting to have a running conversation for 5 days straight. I love the stuff that we're talking about, but it is a lot of talking. And sometimes I'm like, can we have a break? We'll meet up at like 2:30. My voice is actually getting worse. It'll be fine by Monday. That's all that matters. So we started. It's going to be great. There'll be less for some of us to do and more for others to do, and that's fine. That's what about like a team kind of figuring out people's strengths and then kind of moving things around to make sure that I don't run the group. I'm a peer for. I'm not a supervisor. I don't particularly want to be a supervisor. I like what I do, which is kind of like against like the rat race expectations. Like, oh, if you're good at what you do, you should be a supervisor. You should be a manager. But I really enjoy the things that I do. I'm not going to specifically talk about what I do. But I enjoy it, and I enjoy doing it, and I like the results of it. And I also post videos on YouTube. So this is the room that I work in. It's like a sunroom that's kind of like a porch. It's like a 2-season room, a 2.5-season room, and in the mornings it's really, really cold, and I turn the heat on, and there is heating back here, and it will like blast really high, and then it'll get cold again, so I'll probably retreat from this room before the end of the year. But I do love the way that this background looks behind me with the angles that I'm in. It's really bright, and it's got these weird angles, and I'll be on a Zoom meeting. And the sun will come out. This is real. It's not a fake digital background. The sun will come out, and the entire background around me will bleach out to be like white, like it's like freaking touched by an angel, and there's 5 minutes left to go, and everybody starts glowing, which is laughable because I have no angel, and if I give me the chance, then I'm going to cause a little, not mayhem, but mischief. I love causing a little bit of mischief. Cat gifs. I love cat gifs. I'm the guy who posts cat gifs. Because there is a cat gif for every occasion. And once I learned that, I was hooked. But it's not sunny out right now. It's actually very late, and I'm very tired. It's not actually that very late, because I obviously didn't have to commute home. I'm just going to have to walk through that door into the rest of the house. Maybe I'll cook dinner. Maybe I'll go for a walk or a run and think about dinner and come back hungry. I'm rambling really fast now. That's how tired I am. I haven't eaten properly today. I usually have plenty of time to shove food in my face all day. I usually have plenty of time to think about shoving a lot of food in my house. Shoving food in my house, shoving food in my mouth all day long. So I just need to eat more junk food when I'm training people. I did take a break. I was like, I need a break. I watched a vlog, and I also watched a podcast today. I was like, I just need some time to do my podcast that I do every Friday. And I spent the time shoving massive gooey donuts in my mouth, which I was glad that there wasn't somebody else on the Zoom screen that could watch me do it. It was like carnage. It was just like, it was wonderfully sugary, revolting, and it was definitely worth it. So I'm rambling. So I still got Christmas decorating to do. I do it little by little because I've just been so tired this week. I mean, this is the first week after Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving turned out to be kind of exhausting, even though I didn't have a huge amount of things to do. I put them off until Sunday, and then Sunday I was cleaning out gutters. I have like damaged hands because that's what gutters do to me, and it was cold and it was raining, and I had to get it done. So I did it. I climbed the ladder hoping that the gutters would be empty, but they weren't. They were full of leaves. So I had to finish doing that. And so I did. I also washed some windows on Sunday because if I didn't start the day with something productive, and that was what it ended up being. it was just something. So I'm kind of behind with just doing holiday around the house things. I've done a little shopping, but that's only a little. You buy some packages, you buy some gift cards, just kind of like hedge your bets. I'm gonna need some gift bags. So when you're in Walmart, you buy the really cheap gift bags. You might not need them, but you'll have them, and you haven't spent a lot of money on them if you don't need them. And if you don't use them, you got them next year. I was looking for one of those like organizational things where it's like a hamper for wrapping paper. And I remember one of those. Oh, my mom probably still has one. Ours is probably full of wrapping paper. But I have wrapping paper, and I need like this thing to put it all in because it's just like all over the place. And I really just want to put it in this like really skinny hamper and stand it up inside a closet and not have it spill out and get dusty and smelly or tearing and stuff like that. And I also want it to just go away behind a door when I don't need it. And I also want it to all be in the same place when I go looking for it, instead of I was sure that I was sure that there was a bag. I was sure that there was wrapping paper. But I was looking around the past week or so looking for like a place or a device or an organizer. But I also noticed that in stores this year, there's a whole lot less of everything. And I mean, today's the beginning of December, and all the Christmas stuff's really just being cleared out already. I'm glad I, got out there early and was checking on it. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised that I don't see all the extra Christmas accoutrements. They're probably still in a ship docked off of San Diego waiting to, come aboard. Or if anyone even ordered them at all, knowing that shipping was just so slow this year. So I have lots of Christmas stuff to finish, and then I'll feel festive instead of feeling like I'm, doing a fall cleaning around my house. So I'll get that done this weekend. I swear I'll get it done this weekend. I've gone on record that I'm going to get it done this weekend, and maybe I'll post. I won't give you a tour because I'm not that kind of guy, but I might just give you an update and say, yeah, I did it. Maybe I won't. So it's almost 6 o'clock. I need to start thinking about dinner before I pass out and just kind of, face plant right on my desk. And then the camera kind of like bounces around and like half flips over and just like points at the top of my head, and the video goes on for another 20 minutes while you see me drool all over the desktop. So this has been, I have a sign off. Yeah, I have a sign off like I'm a big shot. So this is Liam from Base Dated, and thank you for watching. And I don't really know why you watched this, but thank you, and I'm sorry that it's just been so meaningless. Bye.